Hi, I'm Tanner with Transwest Truck Trailer RV here in Frederick, Colorado. Today we're going to go over, this is a lightly used demo trailer, so it's not new, it's not used, but we loaned it out to do a couple videos and a couple cool things like that to show you guys some other cool videos. So it's a lightly used trailer. It is a 4-horse bumper pull 2021 Cimarron Norstar, 6'10 wide, 7'1 tall. It's 21.5 feet on the floor. Cool thing I like about this trailer, before we even start, is, you know, it only weighs in at 4,100 pounds. So you can get 4 horses down the road, be somewhere in between 6,000 and 7,000 pounds. I mean, you're hardly going to know this thing's there when you're pulling it down the road. So I think it's super cool that we got a bumper pull in at that weight. 4 horses. It's got some cool options on it that we'll go over, and we'll start up here at the front. It just does have your standard manual jack, your breakaway brakes, and your safety chains. We can upgrade this to an electric jack. For a trailer like this, that's something I think I'd maybe change if I was to do this trailer again, is put an electric jack on here. But if that's something you guys wanted, we could for sure put an electric jack on this trailer for you guys. Coming around the passenger side of this trailer, you notice the tread brite runs the whole length of this nose. That's to kind of keep, you know, rocks from kicking up, dirt from kicking up, and maybe staining your paint or dinging your paint up. If anything, it dings that tread brite up and you just buff it out or polish it out. Or if anything, you just replace one sheet of tread brite and you're done. Right here, you'll notice this is an extra large door coming around this trailer. I like doing a bigger door in a trailer like this because typically in a bumper pull, you either have your saddle racks on their back wall mounted stationary where they can't move, or you have a swing out like we have here, but you have a smaller door. The problem when you do a swing out with a smaller door is you don't have any room to get by it. If this door is another, you know, 8-10 inches smaller, you're pretty much having to in and out that saddle rack every time you want to pull blankets out or pull saddle out or pull tack out. With this, you have just enough room. You can still get right by this saddle rack fairly easy. These saddle racks are really sweet that Cimarron uses. You kind of just get them going and then they go on their own. You can let them go. They're on a gas piston, so they operate really smooth. Here on your large door, you do have a brush box, spray box, you know, just some more storage options for you guys. Cimarron calls it a brush box, but I know more people more often than not end up using that for sprays, brushes, medicine, syringes, stuff like that. Up here in this tack room, it is a fully carpeted floor. You'll notice a spare tire over there behind this fold-out saddle rack. It is an all-aluminum wheel on that spare tire. That wheel will match the rest of the wheels around this trailer, which I think is super cool. It's not just a blank steel donut. This is a fully lined and insulated trailer. Even your tack room right here, roof's going to be insulated. A lot of trailers aren't doing that. Cimarron fully insulates their roof along the whole length of the trailer. So this can be more temperate for your horses going down the road, but it's also going to be more temperate for, like, if you're storing, you know, liquids, stuff like that, and you're right on the verge, you live in a climate where you're right on the verge of freezing all the time. You're maybe not going to have to worry about, you know, some of your supplements and stuff like that are in liquid form or freezing all the time, because it's going to be more temperate in this trailer and keep it kind of a little warmer than it would be if you were just an all, you know, aluminum or all steel roof, walls, stuff like that. All your bridle hooks are on the partition wall of this trailer. We did fully carpet behind these bridle hooks. That way your bridles aren't rubbing, you know, your paint or your aluminum or anything like that and scratching them up. We want this trailer to look nice for you guys. It's a really cool, it's a really nice looking trailer. And the longer we can keep it looking nice, it's going to help your guys' trade value if you ever want to trade it in. It's also going to make you guys look nicer going down the road. Cimarron does a great job with their trailers, making them look flashy, but also, you know, putting enough engineering and structure into them where they not only look flashy, but they stay looking flashy for a long time. Coming down still this driver or this passenger side of this trailer, your tail side. Up at the top, we do have a 16-inch awning light. What that's for is you can click that on if you're hooked onto a truck or plugged into power, and it will light up this whole area right here for you to saddle, do anything like that. Or maybe if you just want to check on your horses if you have them tied out to the trailer, that's going to give you enough light to be able to saddle right here next to that tack room, which is where the majority of people are going to be saddling. They do have sliding type bus windows here on the tail side. They are bigger than I think most standard trailer slide and bus type windows. Some of them you see they're a little smaller. These bigger windows, they're going to allow the air to come through this trailer a lot more for your horses, or even exit this trailer a lot more. More so in the summer, you're going to worry about it, not like right now in the winter. In the summer, with a super hot day, you'll be able to pull fresh air in through your drop downs on the front and your air vents on the roof, and a lot of that's going to exit through these bus windows, so you get a lot of fresh, cool air coming through your horses. Down low, it is those aluminum wheels, kind of like that spare I showed you guys up front. These are 6,000 pound Dexter rubber torsion axles. The cool thing is these tires are nitrogen filled. Any Cimarron trailer you order now is going to be a nitrogen filled tire, and the reason they started doing that is because, like today, we're in the single digits this morning. We're going to be up 50s, maybe even 60s this afternoon. The PSI in normal aired up tires, they're going to fluctuate quite a bit in a temperature change like that. Having them nitro filled, it kind of helps that balance out to where you're not seeing those huge PSI fluctuations. Another cool thing though is if you do get a flat or you get a low tire, you can just put normal air in there, no problem, and then you can fill it back up with nitrogen if you go to your tire shop, dealer, anything like that. Or if you don't like running nitrogen for some reason, you can always just empty them and fill them right back up with air. Coming on the back side of this trailer, the first thing you'll probably notice is it's got this air deflector on the top. It's not just up there for looks. It does look cool, but it actually does kind of serve a purpose for these trailers. A lot of the time, pulling horse trailers, that wind going down the road, it'll swirl behind your trailer and it'll get your back doors of your trailer, dusty, dirty, muddy. A lot of that wind will swirl and attach stuff to the back of your trailer. That air deflector on there, it kind of keeps it rolling over the roof and flowing backwards instead of swirling behind your trailer. Help your trailer stay cleaner. You might also keep it a little bit quieter in here, not air flowing back through your windows for your horses. But I think a lot of it is it just looks kind of cool in the back of this trailer as well. Both of these 50/50 doors or 60/40 doors they are kick mat lined, as is the whole inside of this trailer. This kick mat it's about a 1/4 inch thick, like a hard type rubber. And again, it's just kind of keep that aluminum, your paint, from getting scratched up to where something is kicking this, rubbing on this, dinging this up. It's just chipping at this kick mat. It's not chipping at the actual trailer. These kick mats are a lot easier to repair or replace than it would be to, go repairing, buffing, and painting aluminum. So again, they just like adding to the longevity of this trailer. The floor in this trailer, it is a solid aluminum floor with rubber mats on top. It's kind of froze a little bit. It's cold this morning. We consider this the best floor on the market today. The reason we do that is because it's built on a 4-inch center. A lot of trailers are on 5-inch centers, maybe even 6-inch centers. But on a 4-inch center, no matter where your horse stands on the floor of this trailer, it's going to be standing directly over a support beam. That way they're not standing in between support beams. If you have a trailer, if your floor starts giving out or something like that, you'll never have this problem in this trailer. It's the stoutest floor you can buy on the market today. I'm trying not to fall down. Up in this trailer, you do just have your dividers right here. Your first stud divider will latch in the ceiling. I think that's super handy. Not only is it super handy for your stud divider, but it's super handy because you'll notice these don't latch over here. So if you want to latch your dividers, all you have to do is get your stud divider in that hole, and it'll hold all these dividers over against the wall going down the road, which I think is super handy. But again, this stud divider, it is an airflow type divider. So you can get some more air going in through here, but a lot of that so your horses can kind of sense each other, maybe see each other going down the road. Keeps your horses a lot more comfortable. These other two dividers are just your standard solid type. They are equipped, all your divider holes will be equipped with these little D-rings. And what's that for? What's that for is this trailer doesn't have mangers, so you can't feed necessarily in this trailer. Just using the trailer equipment itself. You can hang hay bags or hay nets from your ceiling. But what they put these D-rings for is Cimarron makes a really slick hay bag right here that'll clip to those 3 D-rings and it'll give your horse, it's like a huge bucket tray to eat out of. And I mean, we can add those bags to this trailer super easy. Or if you have a trailer that you want those D-rings and those hay bags added to, we can do that for you guys as well. Let's move these out of the way a little bit. So up here in the front of this trailer in your stall 1, all 3 of your stalls will have air vents, or all 4 of your stalls will have air vents. These are 2-way air vents, so you can either open them to where they're pulling air in or open them to where they're pulling air out. So kind of like I was talking about earlier, when you get a bunch of air flowing through here and coming out through your bus windows, you can also pull air through here and have it come back out through your air vents on the roof. That way you're just getting fresh, cold air coming through your horses. Cool thing is you can shut them all the way too though. So on a cold day like today, you can enclose this trailer 100%, keep it nice and warm in here for your guys' horses. The roof on this trailer is bowed. The reason we bow it is because snowing like today or raining in the summer, that water tends to pool up there on a non-bowed roof, and when it pools up there, it can eat at your seals. A bowed roof like this, it'll run off the trailer versus sit up there. It's gonna make your seals last longer, it's gonna make your roof last longer. It's also gonna keep, you know, maybe you get a lot of snow, it's gonna start running off. You get a trailer that's not bowed, it might sit up there, it might start actually like, you know, warping your roof a little bit if you get a bunch of weight up there. That won't happen on a trailer like this. Up here on your tail side, we did upgrade all the lights in this trailer to an OptiBright LED. They put off a lot more lighting than your standard, you know, just single bulb LED. The whole light will light up. They don't draw a whole lot of power either, but they will, I mean, it's crazy to see. They light up the whole backside of this trailer super well. Talk about this. So on this trailer, we do a butt strap. The reason we do a butt strap on a trailer like this and not a butt bar is because a butt bar that is this long in a trailer like this, when you tend to take it away, that bar don't have enough clearance to clear your floor, so you almost have to angle it out of the way and get it up out of the way. And when you do that, that's just more time that if your horse is getting antsy in here trying to back out, he knows you're where you're going, he knows he's trying to unload, and you have that bar in the way, it's super easy for a horse to back into that, get a leg wrapped around it or something like that and injure you or your horse. With a strap like this, you just unclip it and drop it, and no matter what happens, it'll just flop out of the way even if your horse backs into it. It's a lot safer for you and your horses. Here on the head side of this trailer, we do have full large drop down windows. Cimarron's windows are super big, they're super sturdy. I mean, I can almost move this whole 4-horse with this window and it doesn't even budge. They're some of the sturdiest windows I've ever seen, but they're also some of the most functional. You can run them all the way up. You can run them like that on, like I said, a cold day like today, you want to get, you know, as much heat as possible to stay in the trailer. You can close it up, you close all your windows, or you can drop them and you can run them 100% down. They do lock in place and you can go down the road like that, again just maximizing that airflow for your horses in the summer. The other cool thing though, it's like I talked, if you did end up putting hay bags in here, or if you like tying your horses from the outside and untying from the outside, you just fold your gel bar down like that and you can easily climb up there and feed your horses, check on your horses. What I like it for, a lot of times you climb in there, like I said, horses get antsy, they know where they're going. You're not climbing in there with them, trying to untie them as they're backing out, hanging themselves up. You can drop this window, untie them, and then open your door, and then they have nothing holding them back. They can just back out of this trailer super easy. You'll notice above these drop downs, we do have another 16-inch awning light. Again, if you do have horses tied out here, wanted to check on them, wanted to saddle them out here, and it was dark or dusk somewhere, you did have the ability to click all these lights on and have plenty of light to be able to saddle and do what you guys need to do. Another cool thing that I like about this trailer, especially because it's a 4-horse, but more so because it's a bumper pull. Downfall to getting a bumper pull is you don't get all that gooseneck storage that you would in a gooseneck. So the cool thing I like that we did is we have an escape door on here. Again, that is, you know, for emergency situations, if you for some reason can't get your horses out the back, this gives you another option to get them out. But I also like it because with that full stud divider like you have in that first stall, you can store a bunch of stuff in here if you're just hauling 3, 2, or 1 horses. You close that stud divider, you can put hay in here, generators in here, grain, feed, totes, I mean saddles, tack, anything you need to put in here. And you can stack it, I mean 6 foot in the air. You can fit a lot of stuff in here if you're only hauling 3 or less horses. And that just gives you the ability to, again, haul more stuff that you wouldn't be able to haul in the gooseneck, but you're still getting a 4-horse that you can pull and you don't need a gooseneck ball for it. I think it's super handy. And the other thing I think handy about it is, well, we kind of talked about those bigger drop downs on this head side, but a lot of times you don't see a drop down in your escape door. A lot of times you'll see just a little sliding type bus window that's in there like that, but we kind of give you both. You have your sliding type, but you also have your drop down. Again, if you were hauling 4, you could have a feed bag in that front stall as well and feed them and unload them just kind of like we talked at the other ones as well. It's a super handy trailer. If you're interested in this trailer, again, it is a lightly used demo, so it's not 100% new, but it's not technically used yet. We have used it to shoot some videos and hauling videos and stuff like that. So again, that's just more savings for you guys. You're getting a like new trailer, you know, for almost a used price. The stock number on this trailer is 5N200361. 5N200361. Again, it's a 2021 Cimarron Norstar. It's a 4-horse bumper pull. If you're interested in this trailer, maybe any other trailers you might be getting in, go ahead and give me a call. Again, my name's Tanner, and we're at Transwest Trailers. Phone number is 303-684-3400. Thanks for tuning in.